What's good, everybody? How you guys doing today? Happy Sunday to everybody. Yo, it's snowing out here. It is snowing out here. It was like 70 degrees the other day. Now it's snowing. Like, let me show you. Like, look at this. Crazy. 70 degrees 3 days ago. Now we in the damn polar vortex. Anyway. So, today we're going to talk about all the times I messed up in boot camp. We're going to talk about all the mistakes that you're going to make, that you're going to think you're not going to make, but you're going to make it. So when you get to boot camp, there's like they throw a lot of instructions at you. They tell you to do a lot of things, like a lot of little simple things. But like when you're under pressure, like the way they give you the pressure, you tend to mess up. So like when you first get there, and in the last video I stressed how much like you got to learn your collar devices. Very important to learn the chiefs, petty officers, senior chiefs, master chiefs. The petty officers know your first class, second class, third class. That's the chevrons. Third class is 1 chevron, second class is 2, first class is 3. So, you formulate a way to remember that. And that's going to be important. It's going to be very, very important. When you come into your ship, when you get assigned a ship, you're going to go into your ship and then you're going to run into petty officers all day. From your petty officer to other divisions' petty officers. And you got to greet them. Good morning, petty officer. Good evening, petty officer. And the one thing you don't want to do is call a chief petty officer. You don't want to call a petty officer a chief, but they like that because that's a promotion. But you don't want to call a chief a petty officer. The chief's going to be like, it's chief. And then you got to be like, belay my last. So, belay my last means, like, I take that back. Or, forget what I just said. That was my mistake. Forget what I just said. This is what I really meant to say. So, when you go to your div, you get to stand watches. You guys are going to learn about that. Watches, the security watch. You stay on watches, there's going to be 2 guys standing watch by the door. One guy's going to be the rover. The other guy's going to stand watch. I forgot what do you call the other guy? Oh, no. I forgot what you call him. Anyway, so he going to stand watch. Both of you guys stand watch. Whenever somebody walks in the door, you gotta salute them. So when you stand and watch, you're gonna have like your where's mine? So you're gonna have this one. It's the training guy. Now mine is all jacked up. Yours is gonna get jacked up. Trust me, it's gonna get jacked up. I don't even have the cover anymore. But this is the training guy. So right here, you're gonna have to study this stuff. Study. As you can see, mine is all written up inside of it and stuff. Like, you won't have to learn all that stuff. Freaking to learn. This right here is like one of the most important things to learn. Your chain to learn. You have to learn that. I don't think I'm allowed to show y'all the book like that though. No. But anyway. So you have to learn that. But you're going to be standing watch. You're going to be holding that book. The other guy's going to be roving, checking like thermometers and switches and all type of stuff. And you're standing there, and let's say like a chief walks in. You got to like pop to attention. And you got to salute. And then you're going to pop to attention, salute. And then you have to say, good morning, good evening. Morning, good evening, Chief. Seaman recruit John Doe, standing security watch. Or no, they took out standing. You're going to say, good morning, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, chief, petty officer, whoever walks in. You're going to say, Seaman Recruit John Doe, security watch, standing by for further instructions, chief. And then, this is when they're going to get you. They're going to come to you and they're going to ask you your chain of command and be like, who's the LCPO? You'll be like, who's your ship's LCPO? Or they'll be like, who is the Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy? They're going to ask you who's the Secretary of Defense. They're going to ask you who's your first RDC. They're going to ask you who's the NSTC. Like, it's that chain of command, you got to learn it. And then if you don't know it, oh Lord, you get chewed out and then you get beat. Which, if you remember from the last video, means you work out. So they'll tell you, they'll ask you, and then you don't get it right, and they'll be like, 10 counts. Or they'll be like, push-ups, or whatever it is they're going to tell you to do. So, trust me, you're going to learn that fast. But it gets real intimidating when you're standing there, because, like, you're literally standing there waiting for somebody to walk in, and then when they walk in, you got to be on point. So now, this is where I messed up. I was security watch one time, and there's a OOD, which means Officer of the Deck. Now, those are petty officers or chiefs, whatever. That's how they stand watch. Their job is to go around the ship, make sure everything is how it's supposed to be, and all that good stuff. When they walk in the room, you do the same thing. Pop attention. If they're a chief, if they're a petty officer, good morning, good evening, petty officer, good evening, chief, senior recruit, blah, 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 blah. So, one day, the OOD came in our division, but he was a petty officer. But I got nervous, and he walked in. So, pause right there. You salute only when you have your cover on, and you only have your cover on indoors when you're standing watch. So, the OOD walked in, and he was a petty officer. But when officers like captains or ensigns or lieutenants, any of those walk in, you address them as sir. You don't say lieutenant or captain you address them as sir. So when he walked in, I didn't look at his rank insignia. I just looked at the OOD badge, which is Officer of the Deck. So he walked in, and I was like, whenever an officer walks in, you address them as sir. And whoever's in the room, you have to scream out, attention on deck. That means everyone that's in the room is going to stop what they're doing, pop to attention, until the officer says, carry on. So the OOD walked in, and I was like, attention on deck. So everyone was like, and then the OOD was like, whoa, what the? He's like, I'm definitely a petty officer. And then my petty officer got mad. He was like, what? Like, this is my face. Oh, get used to seeing this. This is going to be your hydration tool. This is my face. My petty officer was like, what the God? You made me stand at attention for a petty officer. What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with you? And like, he was like right here. I had to stand there just like this. Like, yo, I was so nervous. I was like, yo. But it was funny. We laughed at it afterwards. But in that moment, I was scared. I thought I was about to die. I was like, oh, Lord. I was like, he about to beat the crap out of me. Luckily for me, I never got a beating. I got away with that one. But people get beatings, that stuff all the time. Like, it's crazy. So I mentioned this. So you're going to get issued this, and then see, my div and everything's still there. You put your name on it and all that good stuff. This is your hydration tool. You'll be drinking from this 24/7 every minute of the day. Hydrate. That's all you'll hear. Hydrate. And then you'll end up keeping it, bring it with your day school and stuff, so get used to it. Excuse me. Oh, guess what? This is my last weekend in A school. It's lit. I leave here on Wednesday. I'm so excited. Can't wait. Can't wait. Get to go to my command. Get to see some ships. Start my training to go out to the fleet, like officially. Can't wait. It's gonna be so dope. I'll definitely put a video out for you guys when I get over there. Not sure if I'm allowed to say where I'm gonna be going, so I'm not gonna say it until after I'm there. And then even then I gotta find out what I can say. But I'll let you guys know for sure, keep you guys updated. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, somebody had asked me about this. So when you go to boot camp, you're gonna get issued. We get issued everything, our uniforms and everything, and you're gonna get a Parker. So this is a Parker, right? And this is the liner or the inside of the Parker. Now it's removable, as you can see, so you can wear this by itself or wear the liner. But when you're in boot camp, you cannot wear just the liner. You'll see petty officers wearing it, or they have like this petty officer jacket, but you can't wear just the liner. Now, when you get to A school, you can wear the liner on days when it says like Parker optional. Like you'll get a uniform of the day announcement every day. When they say Parker is optional, you can wear this, but you gotta have this little tabby sewn on. It doesn't come with it. You gotta take it to get it sewn on. And this is like the reason for this, because when you're wearing this, your ranking insignia will go here. So when I become petty officer, my ranking insignia goes here. It's like a little tube thing and it slides on. It goes right there, so everybody will know I'll be a petty officer. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. Keep watching, keep subscribing. Thank you guys. The first video was pretty cool. I didn't expect so many reactions. Thank you guys for the questions. I'm always happy to help. Hit me up anytime. Follow me on Instagram _ALX_born. Like Jason. Same thing on Snapchat. Same thing on TikTok. I do TikTok. I have so much fun with TikTok. I gotta make some new videos there. Let me know. Put some suggestions in the comments. What you guys want me to talk about? Some ideas, questions, anything. Other than that, catch you guys.